Hey friends, Lucian here with the Bullish Bears team. Want to make this tutorial here for Interactive Brokers Paper Money, how to basically get it set up, and then obviously you can use the same desktop or background with Mosaic with your live trading account as well. So as you can see, this is how I have my setup done now. You can change it to however you would like, but I'm going to go to kind of like a standard layout with Interactive Brokers and just kind of show you how to navigate around in it and add stuff into it. If you are not familiar with us yet, we are the Bullish Bears. We have a large community on Facebook for the stock market. We also have our website over here, bullishbears.com, and we have a bunch of trading courses over here that we have for free. We're currently working on adding one for Interactive Brokers, so this video will be part of that course. So make sure you head over to our website and kind of keep an eye out for when we do launch our Interactive Brokers course. I want to let you guys know too, Interactive Brokers customer service is very helpful. So if you run across our videos and you're in our course and you have extra questions, you can always post a comment to us and we'll do our best to help you out. But Interactive Brokers customer service is very good as well. So you could always call them. I'd suggest not during market hours. And that way it's not too busy of a hold. And like I said, they're very good with their customer service. So I'm going to give you kind of like a brief tutorial, kind of show you how to navigate around. But obviously, just like with any brokerage firm, it takes kind of a while to get used to setting up, your brokerage account. There's, things could be kind of cumbersome, but it's like it with any broker platform. It's not like one's necessarily better or worse than others. Once you get familiar with it, then it becomes easier. And then when you go to any other new broker platform, it's just, it's a challenge to learn things. So just be aware that some things within the platform with Interactive Brokers can be a bit cumbersome. But again, their customer service is also very helpful, which makes things easy. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to just a standard Mosaic layout. I'm going to go to add layout, and this is kind of gonna delete the one that I have here now. Kind of goes to a more standard one. As you can see, this shows layout locked. When you click this, this enables you. So right now, when it's locked, as you can see, I can't move things around in here, right? You see that? I can't move things. But if I go to layout unlocked, this allows me to go in and edit it. So you can see right here, I can adjust my layout in and out, right? So it's very important to have an order entry tab over here. So as you can see here, this is going to be a very big point of reference that you're going to want to have. Like this is kind of like your hub of where you're placing your order. So let's delete this one right here and add another one. So we'll delete it. Yep, we'll delete it. All you need to do is go up to the File button and then click on New Window and just add Order Entry. And voila, there you go. There's Order Entry. I can move it however I'd like. I can expand it, right? Kind of make it as big as I would like here. So there you go. There's our Order Entry screen. Then you can see, I'm going to go to my picture here. I took a picture of my layout to kind of see what I had on there. You can see the next thing that I have under that is monitor / portfolio. So if you look over here, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to delete this over here, and I'm going to go up to File. I'm going to go to New Window, and I'm going to click on Portfolio. Right, so it's a little bit bigger than this area here, so I'm going to adjust it. As you can see here, I could kind of move this over as well. We'll get to that in a moment. So this kind of is an important area to look at, kind of see your positions. When you're trading, it kind of gives you a highlighted area here. As you can see just from my picture here in my account, you can kind of see this is my virtual account. So it kind of gives you like unrealized and realized gains on the day, your liquid, what's in there. I don't have $1 million in my account. So that's my virtual account. So as you can see, the order entry window and then my monitor and portfolio tab. When I go over to my order entry window to show you, it's very simple with this. This is where you put the ticker symbol up in here, like Apple. There it is, and then you can hit find, and then it finds Apple right here. Sometimes it's a little bit cumbersome, like that could throw you off at first. There's a couple steps sometimes you have to hit, but there you go. You can see Apple. It shows you really nicely this green little button here. If it's shortable, and as you can see, there are at least 124 million shares available to short. Then you can kind of find out all about all the short information in there. So it makes it very nice and simple if you're looking for short locates. You know, it's really nice. And that's a really big plus or bonus with Interactive Brokers. They make it very simple to see if things are short. Then you can see up here, you can see the bid and the ask, and then there's mid. So when you click on it right here, it kind of puts the limit over here. You know, you can see bid, ask. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit of a delay, but if there is a delay, you could always click within here, scroll up or down, right? So you can have the price in here, bid or ask, and kind of have it right in here. You can change your order or your quantity over in here. You can go up or down, right? However many shares that you would like. You could also change it within global settings as well. Make sure that you take our Interactive Brokers course that shows you how to do the default, so you can change the default so it's always that way. And then really it's just buy or sell, right? So buy wherever you want to put the price in, and then you would click submit, right? Or sell if you have the position, you know, sell the bid, sell the ask, or a specific price, hit submit. So this is a very simple, this order entry window is just very simple to use. As you can see, it's just very responsive, right? Buy, sell, quantity, and there you go. So that's really how you use the order entry window. So this is a very, very important window to use. Other people like to use, I'm a big fan of hotkeys, so I do use hotkeys as well. We teach you how to set up hotkeys in our Interactive Brokers course, so make sure you watch our hotkeys video. So I'm a big fan of hotkeys. Maybe I'll use the order entry window to get in a position, but then to get out, I might just use my hotkeys rather than clicking on something, click on sell and submit. I'm a big fan of just using hotkeys to get in and out. Their hotkeys with Interactive Brokers are actually really solid. You know, they adjust so you're able to change, like give like a buffer between the bid and the ask, like maybe, you know, buy at the ask plus 5 cents or plus 10 cents if you're looking to get in, or sell at the bid minus 5 cents or minus 10 cents to give yourself a buffer if you're trying to get out, obviously. So they have editable hotkeys that are actually really good. So again, the order entry window is just going to be your kind of your good hub that you're going to really reference. Next thing we'll go to, let's go to the picture and see right here. Kind of just gives a summary, the bid, the ask, you know, size, kind of this information right here, earnings. So we're going to add that little box in there as well. That particular section is going to be File, New Window, and then we're going to go down to Quote Details. And there you go. We'll just move that right over here. So as you can see, it's very responsive and very simple to do. Just kind of moving in or out. Obviously, your layout has to be unlocked to do it. Then I'll show you how to lock it and save it afterwards. But now you have the order entry. You can see your portfolio over here. You know, now you have your order kind of details thing right here. Make it kind of smaller or however you'd like. It kind of gives you a good gauge of, you know, the bid, ask, the size. It's just, again, it's a matter of your preference. I'm just kind of showing you how I have mine set up. You can have yours set up however you would like. You can have watch list over here if you would like. So the watch list section, obviously, you know, kind of self-explanatory, enables you to have a watch list that you can change. So you can go up to File, New Window, go down to Watch List, and just exit right there. Kind of move it over here, and obviously you can see it's kind of takes up a lot of real estate space. So I can kind of go in here, make it smaller. I can change or edit columns as well. I can edit the columns in my watch list just by going up here to the wrench, going to settings, and then as you can see here, whatever I want in there, I can find the filter, click on it, hit apply. You know, I can add or remove over here. And again, apply and then OK, and I can make it kind of as big as I want over here. You can see I'm taking up a lot of real estate space over here, but I'll show you. We'll get to it. Next page. Right here, this one has the orders window right here, so that's very important. So let me go back over here. You can see it, it's already here. So we're going to remove it just to show you how I get it there. Right there, so we'll remove it. All right, so let's go up to File, go to New Window, go to Order Management, go to Orders. Here it is, bring it down over here. I kind of expand it out a little bit. And then you could also add trades over here or in summary as well. And this kind of right here, I have orders, but you can kind of have it set up where, as you can see, I don't use it a lot, but it's there, right? So it gives me an option. This is just showing you kind of how I have it set up. As you can see, the next thing I have is level 2 over, where's my picture? Here it is. Level 2 up here. So you can just go up and click File, New Window, go down to Market Depth Level 2, bring it over here. Level 2 is really important to have. This shows you the different, the different bid and ask, the buyers and sellers, all of level 2. If you're not sure with obviously how level 2 works and stuff, make sure you take our other courses on our website where we really explain and break it all down on how to. But level 2 is just very important. Obviously, you can see it's so rapid here with Apple right now. But there it is, and you can have level 2 set up on your chart. Next thing that I have is news over here. So to add news, you just want to go up to File, go to New Window, go down here to News, and then I put company specific news. You can see a whole bunch of stuff here. I just put specific company news, just, I want to see what's relative to the stock that I'm looking at. So I kind of move it all over here, kind of zoom it in over here. Another important thing you want to do as well is just verify your links are all the same color, so everything's kind of interchangeable. As you can see, if I change this, you want to see everything change along with it. So as you can see, everything is changing along with it. They're all the same link. So if something doesn't match or change or anything like that, just make sure that the links are all the same color, right? So as you can see, it's very simple to do, right? So you can see it's not that hard to put this all together. Again, if I want to move this in a little bit more, right here, if I want to give myself a little more room for level 2 or for the news or something like that, it's kind of that simple, right? It's easy enough. Next thing I want to do is I want to add in a chart, right? So I just have one chart on this one right here, but you can add several. You can have, again, you can have your layout however you'd like, but we'll just add in one chart for right now. So what you want to do is go to File, go to New Window, come down to where it says Chart, click on Chart, and as you can see, it puts a chart in here. I can expand it over here and kind of come down here. And then I can kind of add stuff into my charts. So I can go up to Edit, go into Chart Parameters. There's a bunch that you can do in here. Again, watch our other videos and stuff. We have lots of short videos in our Interactive Brokers course that kind of go into this more. I don't want to make this super cumbersome, but kind of some areas where you can go and change your studies. Just click on Studies right here. This is where you can add in your studies. You can type in, let's type in exponential. EXP, you'll see exponential moving average. I can double click on it. Then when I click on in here, you can see I can change the 9, or I can change it to the 20. I can change the color, right, from here, whatever color I want, hit OK. Always make sure you click Apply, right, and then OK. Changes things. But sometimes it's very odd with this. It won't seem to, sometimes they're changing when they change their colors. It's very odd. You have to hit OK, then apply, and then OK. You see that? It just It seems like there's an extra process. I don't know why, but that's kind of how it's set up. It works, but sometimes you just, especially when you're doing your charts, make sure when you're adding your moving average lines and the colors, double and kind of triple check by going back into studies to make sure it saved that color. You notice how it did it and it stayed blue when I thought I did it a different color. It's just, it can be very a little bit confusing. So this is where you come in here, but make sure just double and triple check it to make sure it's set up the way you'd like. You can type in VWAP over here, intraday, volume, weighted price, click add. I'm not a huge fan of their VWAP, to be honest with you, but full disclosure, I really like Interactive Brokers for trading platform, but full disclosure, I'm not a huge fan of their charting, so I personally don't use them for charting. It's a shame. I know a lot of people use Interactive Brokers to trade and other companies to chart, and that's who I use. So I have this platform set up right now, but I don't pay a lot of attention to it. I might get some news in there, but I'm looking at the order entry and the hotkeys, and I'm using other charting services. It's a shame. Like I said, Interactive Brokers are a good company. Their charting it's not the best. I don't trust their moving average lines and stuff at times. So for a newbie, if you're looking to learn and stuff, it's really great to use. You might, if you start off using them from the start, you'll probably get used to them. But I was using other services and other platforms for charting, and that's where I'm just used to using their charts instead. But it's kind of a common thing in the industry. Many people use a couple different brokers. But this is where you go and you can add in your studies, change the colors, change the periods over in here. Just again, make sure that you double and triple check the coloring change. And make sure that you press apply, okay, come back out in here, make sure it's set, and then you can go back in and then, make sure everything is just kind of to your liking. And as you can see here, I already have some news up there, so I'll delete this, kind of move this over here, and kind of move this down over here. Or if I wanted to, I can kind of do this and go to File, New, Chart if I want to put a second chart. Have a second chart in here, kind of move it up and down however I would like it. Move it over here, down arrow kind of here, and then go and configure it so I can have like a daily setup here or a 5-minute, kind of look at it this way. So it's actually a very clean setup. The good thing about Interactive Brokers, it's actually overall, it's pretty simple to set up. As you can see, I did this pretty quickly. It's not that hard to do. Obviously, I'm kind of familiar with their platform, so it makes it a little bit easier. But this is just an overview of basically how to set up your paper money. Right now, I'm in my paper money account. I can go and I can practice and make paper money trades right now and just practice trading. This is, a standard, decent setup. It's again, you can set up your hotkeys. Watch our hotkeys video for Interactive Brokers, see how we do it. But, we're ready to go. At this point right here, you can make trades. But the thing you'd want to do is just lock your layout right here. So when you're done, lock it. And then you would just come up here and then click File and then Save Settings As, and then just save your layout. And then you can kind of go back in and just recover it down the road. So that's literally all you have to do. You have to just lock it. Again, make sure to lock it. You do all this, click Layout Locked. It's saved. Then just go up and click on File, Save Settings As, save it. I'm not going to save mine right now because I'm used to my other layout. So I'm just going to go right now and click File, and I'm going to go to Layout Settings Recovery, and I'm just going to recover my one from today and just there we go. It's going to log out and log back in. And voila, it's got mine back up and running again. So that's a simple way to just get your platform set up. So now you could just log in and practice paper trading. That's it in a nutshell. That's really how you I just want to show you how to navigate, how to place an order, where you would look at, how to move the different windows around. This is the Mosaic platform. It's pretty standard on how to do things. I've actually used other ones like DOS. DOS platform is pretty decent, but you're paying, $150 a month for a platform that's super similar to this. They have better speed, a little bit better of their level 2, but it's, DOS is, better for if you want really editable hotkeys, like if you're trying to get in at a half and quarter share position, stuff like that, then DOS is worth it. But if you're just looking to make, standard trades, good level hotkeys, good hotkeys, good level 2, a very decent platform to use, good customer service, interactive brokers directly is just fine to use. As you can see, it's just very simple to set up. So if you have not gone over to our Facebook community yet, or if you're not a member yet, we are the Bullish Bears. Make sure you come and join us. We have a really big community on Facebook. We're a bunch of just interactive, fun traders, love to help each other out. We keep all the spammers and the trolls out. So again, we're a really good community to learn how to, trade, whether it's options trade, swing trade, options, day trading, whatever you're looking to do. We are a community, and we talk about it and discuss it all, and we're very fun and interactive. If you haven't been over to our website,